abusian for Ghnet TV so na me ne wo asa adie edinane obi Emmanuel enenso me ne wo asa ehia on se ehia se dia na amanyosem abroni beka no politics eho ensem na me de bre mo na bibia nso atimi akoso kama pa wate de be kire rase aha ensem bia be top no so inti e wo se yetena se ne ebubu ho ne edwonedwono ne edi hu nkomo de wo mu so a obesere so na wasra fa so na bibia nso atimi akoso kama pa ama wate ase abusiafo ansana no ansana no oye kire kakra be koso de ade do hu de eba Sanet yenese abato bre na so wote nyuma ye frɛ no okada ene Mahama onapo me ka Mahama no waje me so onapo abusiafo ye wura John Dramani Mahama abekasa na oko North East region ye Kambatia abusu edin de anu edin na momfa nchame Kambatia oko aprobo na probonu mu no eda etwato odi nsem bi tu dia wo NPP fu achi papa Nana Addo ne baumia wo bia bio na chi papa nsem o kan de ese episo na nsem ba ku bi kura JM Saka kura dia asa we say man o boys live pa awusu ama me mo bo nsem ne so na yento aso o say we daily graphic for farmer ya bibi etimi ekoso kama pa. O say Mahama slams Akufo Addo and Baumia's administration on final day of tour. Sanity send yedin kan ka say aprobo na okoye no okobbo NPP fu achi ye pa na say na enye asam ketwa. Na ensemi ana Mahama etimi ede tudwa. O say NPP aban no eye na Nana Addo Akufo Addo ene Yura Baumia the most biggest scam in the Fourth Republic. They say the way musi ya kronfo de ohun bi da. O say NPP for ya kronfo ba. I didn't think Mahama kasa. Mahama say NPP for eba ye na say Yura Nana Addo eba ye no. O ka say obema ye one village one dam. Na nyenye bi adam no ehemfa ne da onkyere bi adam no ewo na se o ya de asokwa ada ne ya chenchena osan so ka so be one district one factory ebusia for mo modin atwe space ko from na me hwa factory na wen sanity enti no MBB for se motie a ene e mo kyere be a factory no isisi ebusia for me jada nkasa che ye ba assemba ku bi hye ho eno so me di betu da ye ntwa ye ho bra ye ba ye betu aso.
We're going to work very hard so that NDC achieves victory. But the harder work is beyond election 2024. This NPP government has destroyed the economy of Ghana to such an extent that we do not deceive ourselves that it's going to be easy when we come into government. Things are going to be very difficult. In 2016, you took the total national debt and you shared it amongst all the Ghanaians and said everybody should pay his part of the debt. All of us would have paid 4,000 cedis. Today, after 7.5 years of NPP administration, if you take the total national debt and you say we should share it amongst all the 30 million Ghanaians, each of us will pay 20,000 Ghana cedis. That is the extent of the damage that has been done to this economy. A government that just thought that borrowing and spending was all that you should do. But it's the hypocrisy that is annoying. This is the same government where somebody said that if it was just borrowing and spending, even their child in primary school can be president. And they said the money is there. I worked in Bank of Ghana, I know the money is there. We can develop this country without borrowing. Today, look at where they've ended us. Inflation is high. Hardship is across the land. There is no support for farmers. The cocoa industry has collapsed. In 2016, the cocoa industry, when we went for syndication, brought us $2 billion. Today, syndication got us only $400 million. No wonder the CD is running away. and they say they locked it up. Apparently they didn't lock up the city. They said they had locked the dollar. They didn't lock the US dollar. I think maybe it was some other dollar, maybe the Liberian dollar or Zimbabwe dollar or something like that. And so today every sector is in trouble. All the state-owned enterprises that were making profits under the NDC administration, today all of them are making losses. Unemployment was 8.5% in 2016. Today unemployment is 14.7%. No wonder our children are finishing school, even tertiary education, and they can't find employment. This is the extent of mismanagement that this government has undertaken. All projects that were going on, community day schools, you go to Bunkrugu Senior High School, we're building a dining hall complex. You go to Nakwanduri, we're building a dining hall complex, Bimbagu, classroom blocks and all that. Today all those projects have come to a standstill because they've collateralized the GET fund, taking the money and spent it. And so this government has been a disaster. Indeed, I say that the Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration is the biggest political scam in the history of the Fourth Republic. They package themselves very beautifully with a lot of lies and deceit, and they got the people to vote for them. Today is just a story of broken promises. One village, one dam. Where are the dams? One district, one factory. Where are the factories? $1 million per constituency per year. Where is the 1 million? And that's why my brother Haruna said, when you go to woo a woman, you can add deceit to it. You can deceive her to win her. But after you win her and she comes into your house, you can't use deceit to keep her in your house. You understand me? You can use lies to bring her to your house. But when she comes to your house, she will see the reality in your house. And that is what has happened. Ghanaians, we see the reality today. And so, the good thing about democracy is every 4 years we have the opportunity to make a change. We have the opportunity to make a choice.
Yo, Abusia, Moti Yera Mahama na assembly or can room na in fact, na every day. Last of the na me atawa. Pam jo me kan brofu de me yade. Ah, me kan brofu. Yeah. Yera Mahama say, you can deceive a woman to win her heart, but after you win her and she comes to your house, you cannot deceive her to keep her in your house. Hey, Mahama. Hey, Mahama ni boys level no. And where the politics there? E see there na ukofa oba ubetimi adada oba wini na kuma de na dofie na. Udi ni dru fia there. Hey, Mahama. Mahama, I know a day. Abusiafo, in fact, Mahama can't say mama atoma kuma so. What they say, boys in the phone to a move where Opachre said, the Opachre in say NPP4 at the in that da any another day, Anna a dada Ghana for near to about Emma Omo. Na eko we are seeing a failure who send that down on the dada in Tinya de about one on being to our Reshemu can see a pa Sabat to Ubinya.
Ghanaians are called upon again on 7th December 2024 to exercise their mandate and make a choice. And after what we have gone through in 7.5 years, it surprises me anybody who will still go to the ballot box and say he's going to vote for MP again. Maybe those who have made money under this government, yes, they will go and vote again. But I know that the majority of Ghanaians have seen a reversal in the quality of their lives in these 7.5 years. And the majority of Ghanaians who are feeling the pinch, the majority of Ghanaians who are finding it difficult to put food on the table for your children, the majority of Ghanaians who are finding it difficult to travel because you cannot afford transport fares, the drivers of this country who can't buy fuel, the teachers who do not have learning aids in school, the nurses who have finished school and are sitting at home. 4 batches of nurses have finished nursing training and they have no work to do. I know that the majority of those people will make a good choice. And the viable option, and I know that by the grace of God, inshallah, the viable option is the NDC, and the NDC is coming back into government. I've been president before, and I had the experience. There's no school where you go and pay school fees and enroll and say, I want to learn how to be president. You have to learn on the job. Luckily for me, I got the experience working with a very good, honest, one of the best presidents we've had in Ghana, Professor John Evans Atta Mills. And so as president, we did some things well. We did a lot of infrastructure. We provided health facilities in many districts and regions. We provided educational facilities. In the 8 years when Prof and myself were in government, we removed more than 3,000 schools under trees. We built more than 4,000 CHIPS compounds. We built roads and highways. We provided water to people. I had the privilege of commissioning the Bunkurugu water system. We extended electricity to as many communities as possible. If communities have light today, and Ghana has one of the highest rates of access to electricity, then it is thanks to the NDC administration. But on reflection, I've been out of office for 8 years. It gives me the opportunity to look back and look at some of the things that we could have done better. And not everybody gets that opportunity. That you become president, you go out of office, and you get the opportunity to come back again. And so I know that in the 4 years coming, I will be a much better president than even the first time when I was president. One, because of the experience that I've been president before. And 2, because I have had the opportunity to reflect on my period of time as president. And it gives me a focus on the things that we need to do to turn around the fortunes of our country as quickly as possible. This is a nation in a hurry. And I bring you greetings from Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman. And I can assure you, the women of this country, and our children, our daughters, and all the women of Ghana, that for the first time in the history of Ghana, you will get a woman vice president. And that will open the doors for our daughters, that in future daughters too can develop themselves, learn and become vice presidents, or even presidents of Ghana. One day there will be a woman president of Ghana. And so, I want to thank you for the warm welcome you have given me.
For the way John Mahama esi bo NPP for Nana Addo dankwa ene baumia echino na ano din ye pa. Abusia yedi mo ebesi asei na mekoso aka mo say Ghnet TV ana mo share ye no mesro mpese wo ye nyoma ketua bi mame subscribe it, like it, na sa comment na sa share eno pe na mpese wo ye mame media ni obi ma no medase se wo ya so na utie yen. Bye bye.